What's going on, world? This is Milton Baptista, your Boston real estate expert, and I'm here to give you a 5-minute first-time home buyers course. So I'm going to go over what you absolutely need to know about buying a home and how the process works. So a lot of first-time home buyers courses, they take about 10 hours and such, and I'm going to give you what you absolutely need to know in 5 minutes. So I'm going to save you 9 hours and 55 minutes of what you don't need. All right, and so let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is get a pre-approval. A pre-approval you get through a lender, whether it be a bank or a mortgage company, and basically it's your proof of funds. It says, okay, you could afford up to this much, whether it be 400,000, 200,000, whatever the number is, and you use that to start your search. So it's your budget. And so once you found your home, what you do is you put in an offer, and in the offer, you can include things like, hey, I want new windows, I want this or that, if you think some things are wrong with the house, right? And you always make the offer contingent upon an inspection. So once your offer is accepted, you usually give a deposit of $1,000 for them to bind the offer. So this makes sure that your offer is the only one that they're entertaining, and they're not gonna, if you choose to move forward after the inspection, then that $1,000 is part of your down payment. So after the offer, you do the inspection. The inspection is usually within 10 days of your offer being accepted. So you do your inspection, and what the inspection is you hire an inspector. He's an expert, or he or she is an expert, and they give you their expert opinion on what's wrong with the house and what absolutely needs to be fixed. So what you do is, with the inspection, before you go to purchase and sale, you use the inspection as leverage. So if something needs to be fixed, you ask the owner if they're willing to fix it, or if they're not willing to fix it, then they have to come down in the price of the house. So usually they'll come down relative to the cost of what needs to be fixed. So if there's about $5,000 or $10,000 worth of things that need to be fixed, it comes off of the initial offer price. So after you do your pre-approval, get your offer accepted, you do your inspection, now it's time for you to move on to the purchase and sales agreement. The purchase and sales agreement is the actual contract that they use. So in the purchase and sales agreement, this is the most important part because it directs the rest of the process. So whatever's in the purchase and sales agreement is what's going to be carried out through the rest of the process, which is about another 45 days. So you give another deposit at this time, and all of that, remember, from the money that you put up for your offer and the money that you put up at purchase and sales agreement, usually it's another $4,000 or another $9,000, depending on what you guys work out. And so from this point, after the purchase and sales, you do an appraisal, and the appraisal does come at a cost to the buyer, and pretty much it's the buyer's. It's like the buyer saying, hey, tell me that this is worth what you think it's worth. So the lender hires a third-party appraiser, and the appraiser goes around, they go through the neighborhoods, they look at similar properties, and they'll tell you, like, yes, okay, this is worth what it says on the purchase and sales. And so the bank will go by that, and the bank will lend on whatever the appraisal price is. And so after the appraisal, about a week before closing, typically, sometimes it could be a little bit before, maybe like 2 weeks out before closing, you get a mortgage commitment. So this is the way that the lender says, okay, we checked everything else, you're still able to buy, you still have everything that you said at the pre-approval stage, and we're able to now lend you this money, and it's good for such and such a time in case you have any other extensions. And so usually a mortgage commitment is good for maybe another 2-3 months, depending on the lender. And after you get the mortgage commitment, you're ready to close. So you can close, and you're a homeowner at this point. So at the closing, you sign a lot of papers, and you walk away with the keys. You're a homeowner now, and bam, welcome to homeowner life. So, so anyways, I did that in less than 5 minutes, and those are the things that you absolutely need to know. So just to recap, from the time of your offer being accepted to the time you close should take about 60 days. So the first 2 weeks is offer, figuring out purchase and sales. From purchase and sales to closing date is another 45 days. So just keep that in mind when you go out on your home search And yeah, if you have any other questions about how to get pre-approved, what you may need in order to get to that stage, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help anyone out with letting them know where they're at in the process. And you know, anything that I can do to help people out to live the life that they want to live, I'm down to do, man. You know. So, anyways, Milton Baptista once again from Boston Trust Realty Group. Get in touch. See ya.